It's 9 o'clock at the Roosevelt Elementary School in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. For the next 60 minutes, this first grade class will explore minutes and seconds with their teacher, Maggie Paoletti.
And what other kinds of things have we talked about time? Natasha.
We've been using our little clocks.
And what have we been doing with the clocks?
We've been telling each other times and asking them to put it on their clock.
Right, to show up both the hours and the...
Minutes.
Minutes, right. We'll take a look all the way up at our big clock. You can see we've got 3 different hands, which is the hand we have not talked about yet. Anna.
The second hand.
And how is it different than the other hands?
It's thinner and it's red.
It's thinner and it's red. What else can you tell me? Who knows something else? Take a look at that second hand. There's something else that's important that's different. Kieran.
It moves a lot quicker.
That's right, it moves a lot quicker. Every time the second hand makes a full turn around the clock, that makes 1 minute. And we're going to talk about 1 minute today. What we're going to do is when the second hand gets up to the 12, we're going to watch the second hand for a full minute around. And as it gets to the numbers, we're going to count by 5 the seconds it takes to make a minute. So be watching. We're almost ready to start. Okay, start. Ready? 5. Wait. 10. And that's 10 seconds. 15. That's 15 seconds. 20. How many seconds? Here we come. 25 seconds. 30 seconds. That's half a minute. 55 seconds. 60 seconds. What's the other way to say 60 seconds?
A minute?
A minute is the other way to say 60 seconds. That's right. Now, start thinking. I'm going to have you come up and sit on the floor, and we're going to make a list of things that you could do in 1 minute. Okay? What kind of things could I do in 1 minute or less? Rosie. If you can't think of one, find someone else to call on.
Shutting the door?
Shutting the door. Very good, Drew. Shutting.
Close the window.
You could close the window.
You could eat a pretzel.
Eat a pretzel.
Sit down at my desk.
Sit down. What could you write?
Your name.
You could write your name. I bet you could write your name lots of times in 1 minute, couldn't you?
Put their shoes on and off if they're flip-flops.
The variety of activities that we listed as a group allowed for different children to be able to choose what thing they were able to do best. And taking ownership in your work is so important for kids. The more they had a part in creating the activity, the more they will learn from it, the more they will assume that as part of themselves and carry that information forward.
After making a list of activities, Ms. Paoletti introduces a recording sheet that each group of students will use.
You are going to have to choose with your partner 3 activities from our list. Then we're going to take a 15-second trial, all right? Then you're going to write down how many times you did it, and we're going to estimate how many times you could do it in 1 minute, all right? You're going to write your estimate down, and then you're going to do it. You're going to do that activity.
Ms. Paoletti asks the class to take up the timers she introduced yesterday.
Today was their first real interaction for an extended period of time with the timers, and their excitement showed.
And then Ms. Paoletti asked a student to model the activity at the computer.
When I say go, I'm going to hit the start button. When the seconds get to 15, I'm going to tell Jake to stop. Okay. Everybody else be watching your timer, and when it gets to 15 seconds, what are you going to say? Stop. Okay. Ready, get set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Stop. How many times did you get it, Jake?
33.
33? Wow! Modeling is the most important part of what it is you expect the children to be doing, is going to give them a focus and a pattern or a model to follow. On the 15-second trial, listen, Marion, I would have to write down how many times Jake was able to press the button. He did it 33 times in 15 seconds. Does everyone think they understand what they're going to do?
Yeah.
Who has a question?
When we went to 60 and stuff, my timer on the seconds was on 100.
It was on, did it look just like this, Josh?
Yes, it did.
Normally, we think of this as being, you're thinking of the number 100, but what the 1 and then the colon, that's 1 minute. Because remember, how many seconds are in a minute?
60.
60. So when it got to 59, instead of saying 60 seconds, it said 1 minute. It changed to 1 minute. After we did a class list together, the partners sat down together, decided which tasks they would like to try.
Time, ready, go. 1, ready, go. 15 minutes, try. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stop.
Oh, sure. Where is
Stop.
the tape?
How many times? 113. 113. Okay. Go.
All right, yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
32.
Go. What time do you want me to get up to? 15. I'm past it. Oh, you did too much. Okay, come on, Jake. We'll try this again. Okay, now I have to guess how many. For a minute? I guess 60. Oh, wait, no. 20. You guess 20? Time.
This was their first time to be able to actually work with the timers and make estimates, and not only make estimates, but do a time trial so that their estimate was fairly close to what they would actually get within 1 minute's time.
Go. 60, right? Yes. No. 17.
Let's come back up for just a minute. Everyone get your papers and come right to your desk for a minute. Okay. Now, why would it be important to know how long it's going to take to do something? Why would that be important, Jessie?
Because that's what it's all about. You gotta know how long this person did and how much she or he did it.
That's right. Can you think of some sports where they use timers? Drew?
Track and field.
And why do they use timers in track and field?
To see who can go around the lap the fastest.
Now, after we figure out how many times we can do something in a minute, we're going to see how long it takes you to do the same activity 10 times. If Natasha wrote her name 8 times in 1 minute, okay, how long is it going to take Natasha to write her name 10 times? All right, you guys ready? Get set, go. N-A-T-A-S-H-A, 1. 2. Oh, she's finished with 5. 6. Here she goes. That's number 9. Here she is. Be ready to hit stop. Tell us when.
Now.
Anna, what did you get?
I got 1:06.
That's 1 minute and 6 seconds. Drew, what's on your timer?
1 minute and 8 seconds.
Marion?
1:08.
1 minute and 8 seconds. That's right. You are doing a super job. This was hard, you guys, because it's the first time we've done this with the timers. And that's why it was confusing. What we're going to do is keep these in our math folder, and we'll finish up on Monday.
What is the importance of having students generate and choose specific tasks? What teaching strategies help develop students' concept of a minute? Discuss the use of both analog and digital timepieces in this lesson.